door.
There you go. Hey, everybody, how's it going? John here with the host of James. Welcome to a Thursday night crochet show. I think we should all maybe crocheting every other day. Don't all banter at once.
I didn't hear the question.
I didn't hear a question.
You think I should just you think I should go back and forth between crochet and wood? Oh, I know why. Hold on a second.
It's not our fault.
Is that better? Hey, everybody, how's it going? John here. You think I should just alternate between crochet and wood shows every other night?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Even though you guys will just be doing your own thing anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so in case nobody knows, Connie doesn't know. This is an arbutus tree. That's an arbutus tree. They have them in on the island, Vancouver Island. Oh, let's load up. Come on. Sure, this tab is dead.
Hi, Herb and Jeanette.
Oh, my computer's.
How do you guys?
Anyway, that's an arbutus tree.
They're pretty trees.
I'm not even presenting it. That's why.
Everybody? What?
Hey, Connie.
Connie, that's an arbutus tree.
What is?
Oh, there you go.
My screen.
Well, I couldn't see it first.
Yeah, it wasn't for a minute.
Yeah. That's awesome.
You was teasing us.
We used to have them.
Dark on it.
We used to have them on Vancouver Island. So
Oh,
I know they're in North America.
Right. I've just never seen them,
Nope.
but they're beautiful.
And then I know a larch basically is a pine tree, but it loses its needles in the wintertime.
So does ours. Not all of them. Okay, that's not what our tree is. So ours is just a pine tree. That's cool.
There's lots of pine trees, but larches turn yellow, like they're dead almost. And they turn yellow, lose their needles, but then they go back green again in the spring.
Yeah, my tree still has green needles on it out front, but it loses a ton. They turn yellow but they never lose them all. And they don't all turn.
Well, now we know what these trees are, because I thought he was just making words up.
I knew he hadn't done that because of some of the names that he was telling me of those birds. And when I'd look them up, they were actual birds. I just never heard of them before. So,
oh, you mean a cormorant?
Yeah, I didn't know what the heck a cormorant was. It's a cool looking bird, though. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Look what I finished. 2 2 hats.
Cool.
Yay!
Yeah, they're
So
really
did you do your pom poms over the garbage or on the front porch, like Annie says? Annie does hers on the front porch.
over the garbage. It's too cold outside to do it.
But then the cat's got nothing to play with.
You know what? That cat has not been around in 2 days.
Well, maybe I get hit by a car.
Huh? Maybe it's in the what?
Nothing. Maybe get hit by a car.
No. No, I saw it. Okay, so I think it's the people who lives across the street. It's a cat. I see it over there all the time. And I've seen it. I saw it once on its porch yesterday. And then today I saw it leave that yard and go across the street. Because we live on a corner. And it went across to another house on the other street. Hi, Chris Nealon. Hi, everybody in chat. I didn't get to say hello to. A lot of you guys I already talked to today. Hi, Mona.
I'm on top messages. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so hi, Beth and Chris, Angela. I think I got everybody else.
Did you get Rudy?
Who?
Rudy?
Oh, no, let me scroll back up more then. Rudy.
And Bethy, and hello, Angela. Hey, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
We can always make an amigurumi penguin.
And Angela?
Okay.
Those eyes. Then you did a good job on those eyes.
So cute.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
I
I'm
still
now
gotta pull them on. I just sort of placed them. They're a little crooked right now. Some character though.
So now I am making a red and white hat for our friend. Well, our friend. His wife is getting one of the white ones. It's going to be red. It's going to have a white cup around the bottom. Hey, Liz. And then it's going to have a red and white pom-pom that I already made. So.
Hey, Angel. Hi, Liz.
Which size hook I was using?
What? Where'd the hook go?
I can't remember which size hook I was using.
Oh. I was going to say,
Should wrote it down.
I should
I do that all the time.
You should have told me to write it down. I never did. You should have told me.
I did.
You tell me you write yours down all the time.
No, I said you should write it. Oh, I said you should write it down and put it in a little containers that you have all your unfinished things in, so you know what size hook and what stitch you're using.
It's in a container.
And put a pin on it.
I should left the hook in there too.
Or just write on a piece of paper what stitch you were using if it's not an amigurumi, and size, 4mm or whatever it is. Amigurumi is just crazy, the small size hooks they want you to use. I don't know.
I don't always use a small hook though. It really depends on how big I want the amigurumi to be, because when I do the little tiny amigurumis, I use a smaller hook. But when I make those bigger amigurumis, I'll sometimes use a G and F or whatever. Depends on, because I
think if I made an amigurumi, I'd be using like a 7 or an 8.
You can make them big. There's nothing that says
I might even go bigger. I'd probably use like blanket yarn.
You can.
What? No way.
Why not?
You can do it. Yeah.
It'd be more of like a plushie.
Exactly. There's a lady online. I think she's on. I don't know if she's on YouTube or TikTok. She has a business that she makes amigurumis, and she, this last summer, she was hired to make 100 sea turtles, and they wanted 50 of them to be
100.
And they wanted 5 to be small, and 50 to be small and 50 to be large. They were huge. I mean, they were big. And she used a big yarn for it.
Yeah, that llama mama Kayla, she made some sea turtles, and they were pretty big.
Yeah.
I don't know what size yarn she was using, but yeah, they were big, and I like hers because she makes them really colorful, and then she makes little appliques,
Mm-hmm.
flowers, and things that she glues them on top with hot glue.
Right.
But they're just for her, so it doesn't matter,
Right.
you know. So yeah, I haven't watched her for a couple days. I don't know what's going on with her.
Yeah. Well, I was telling. Okay, so Jode heard. You know that late girl I was telling you that I used to teach, and her mom was not doing well.
Yeah.
Okay, so she had decided to go off of dialysis. She did not want to die in the hospital, and so she said she wanted to go to a place that felt like home. So she was put into a home this morning that felt like home environment, right? And she passed away this afternoon. So it was really quick.
Well, at least she got to go where she wanted to go.
I think that's
Exactly.
what she was waiting for.
I think so too. She wanted her family around her. She wanted her daughter. She wanted her niece, her grandson to be around her.
I'm right back.
Even even her daughter's dog. She wanted in the room. So, but they knew that once she had to do one of two things. She had to stop doing dialysis to do the pressure medication, or keep doing the dialysis, and she'd die. She was going to die anyway. It was just a matter of time because her blood pressure was so low that it wasn't even hardly pumping blood through her body. So it was sad, but she knows where she's at.
Oh yeah, and she knew what she wanted,
Exactly.
you know. And then when she got that, she saw her family, and
Well, she
she was
told
around those that loved her. You know, that's what she wanted.
the doctors told them as soon as she goes off of this dialysis, you guys better be here because she will not survive very long. Definitely, because yeah, it's just that's the way it is. That's the way life is. So, hmm.
I lose a brand new needle on a clean floor.
Did you know that my needles that I use are bright red and I still use them?
Yeah, well, yeah, like red and blue. No, I lost a purple one. I lost a purple one.
Hmm. I don't use plastic
There's
ones.
nowhere for it to go.
I use
Yeah, I had both.
I have both, but I
Well, it's metal.
prefer
It's metal. It's metal. I heard it hit the floor. I just don't see it.
hmm,
Because
use a
it
mag
bounced, and you'll never find it again.
or use a magnet.
No, it's aluminum.
Yeah, aluminum. Oh, that's right. So it won't pick it up.
So, what's everybody up to this fine Thursday
Crochet.
after Connie's
Oh,
awesome painting show?
thank you. I do have something I did today. I want to show you.
You
Oh,
mean besides the two hats?
yeah. Besides
Anything?
the 2.5 half, I almost got
God,
this one.
I'm such a slacker.
That's okay.
Yeah, she made 2 hats and a painting.
Yeah. Okay.
I should have had the blanket done like 3 months ago. Then,
See that?
no, I hadn't even started it back then, but still.
Right. That's what I did today.
What
Can you
is it?
tell?
It was like a Halloween project.
No, no. It is.
Dog food?
It's for the dog food. Yeah. It's I I buy the pork loins. I I had them frozen, so I thawed them out. Then I cut them in slices, and then I cube. They're like squares, but they're long. And I have a grinder attachment on for my KitchenAid, and so I ground it up into a burger, and then I dropped it in boiling water, and it cooks it almost instantly. But I let it sit in there for a little while because I want the broth. So then I use a strainer and pull it out. I put it in those 3 cups in quart jars, and then filled up to the mouth of the jars, and I canned 7 jars. So his food lasts for 10 days. So I have 70 days worth of meat for him.
Wow.
Yeah. And I used to freeze it, but this is so much better. I can put this on the shelf and it's going to stay good till I use it. So, and now tomorrow I'm going to do with butternut squash, and I'm going to put it in. I have some little jars. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the little ones or the 8. I think I'll do the 8-ounce ones, and I'll can those, but I don't have to can them in the pressure canner. I can can them in my water bath can. So
busy.
Yeah, the more I can do in advance, the less I have to do later.
Yeah.
It's the first thing Royce does when I start making his food is he comes, stands next to me, and starts barking at me. Because I give him the big
barking.
Yeah, he barks because he wants it. He knows it's his food, and he knows that I'm going to give him the container that I mix it all up, and he licks out the juice.
Oh.
Out of the thing. So, and so does the Chihuahuas. They want to as well. And the one, he won't touch the container. He will lick the spoon off. And so then Royce and the other Chihuahua will sit and look at it. And then the one gets inside of it and starts standing in there licking it because he can't reach down into it because he's too little.
Oh.
So it gets inside of it because it's a big container. It's a big Rubbermaid. It's great big. It's about this deep, about 8 inches deep and 24 inches long and a foot wide because I make a lot of food and then I freeze half of it. So, yep. That's what I do. And I'm also going to tomorrow can black-eyed peas and great northern beans. And then as soon as my big 64-ounce jars come, I'm going to do my 15-bean soup.
Never had that.
It's really good. The thing is I hate soaking beans. That's one of my biggest nemesis. I hate doing it. And so I always do the quick, which is you boil it for a minute or two, and then you put it on low for a couple hours. So what I normally do is I boil it for 2 minutes and put it in my pressure cooker on high for 3 or 4 hours, and then I put it back down on low. But if I put it in the jars and pressure cooker it from dry to being completely cooked, takes 20 minutes. So I can put the beans in there, the spices, put them in the pressure cooker, and then when I'm ready, all I have to do is pour them in with the ground beef and the diced tomatoes.
Nice.
Yeah. This year I forgot to get tomatoes. I normally can tomatoes. I had to buy them already canned.
Yeah, when Mom was around, she was big on canning, and she would always send me home with salsa and some kind of relish stuff and
Hmm.
green beans and corn and you name it. I'll send home with it.
Yep, I do though.
Tomato juice, diced tomatoes, all kinds of tomatoes because
I used to do ketchup.
she had so many tomatoes that she would give me like 10-gallon buckets,
Hmm.
and I'd take them back home, and I would call his family and say, "Going over to your dad's house. You want tomatoes? You better show up." Of course,
Right.
there was onions and other stuff too, but it was mostly tomatoes.
Yeah. I just
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing is I've canned for years and years and years. I started canning when I was a kid. I had to help. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I remember going to my aunt's house and she had um, Concord grapes and she had them up on an arbor. So we would stand underneath it and pick the grapes because they would hang down. And then we would take them in the house. We'd have to clean them and take the stems off of them. And then she made grape juice and grape jelly and just grapes. She would can it and she had a huge garden. And my
Yeah,
mom
I
she had
remember.
apricot trees and she was
I remember
always
picking grapes, and I remember going out to my uncle's, and they'd say to wear a long sleeve shirt and long pants. I'm like, summertime? Hell no, I'm not doing that. We're gonna be blackberry picking. Oh crap!
yeah, we
I'd
have.
be so scratched up.
Oh yeah, because they are prickly. Raspberries, blackberries, all those are very. They have little prickles on them. You want to be
Yeah,
covered.
I don't like blackberries, but they were, picking some, eating some, and here, try them. No, don't like
So
them.
what's everybody at the chat there doing tonight? What are you guys up to? Anybody
Yeah.
making anything?
They're sleeping.
Got anything on your hook? Got any new yarn you want to show off?
I bought some new yarn and I forgot to show it to you guys, and I put it away a couple of
Oh,
days ago.
Go
you're
get it.
$68,
fine.
Go get it.
$68. No, it's already put away.
Oh
I
Just
no, it's so hard to pull a new yarn out.
put it away.
Huh? I put it away.
Put it away.
Well, okay. How about if I
Who puts
sit
who
and
puts
sew?
yarn away? Come on, seriously?
Well, I just got some new yarn shelves, cubicle shelves.
Yeah,
I couldn't wait
yeah.
to put it away.
People actually put yarn away. I just toss it over there and
I always put my yarn away.
huh.
So, okay, so I will tell you two of the skeins was one was that white that I just made that hat with, and the other one was the cream one with the gold flecks. That was two of the
Okay.
skeins, and I'm gonna have to show you the rest, Hannah. Anyway, okay, I'll show you. Let's see how
I did get some yarn today in the mail.
I did. I already showed you what I got in the mail, but I got some at Dollar Tree last week too, and I didn't show it to you. I'm gonna sit you guys on this table, and then I will go by craft room and show you.
Okay, Beth is just starting some frog coasters.
Cute. Okay, I'm gonna have to. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let me. Okay, you can see my craft room door, or it's not door, but open. So let me get over there. This chat.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Did you miss me?
We did. We missed you so much. I felt abandoned.
I needed a snack. Didn't think y'all want to hear me chewing.
Okay, so you guys can see me, right?
Yes.
Connie's got a blue light special.
This is what I got from Dollar Tree.
Oh, I like that color.
It's really pretty. A really peachy color.
Yeah.
And I got 4 skeins of it. It's just yarn, Premier. So I got 4 of those.
Excuse me.
I went to the Dollar Tree website and they won't let you order a lot now. They say you have to get it in the store.
I know. I'm an affiliate though. I think I could get it.
Well, how can they do that when so many of the stores is not carrying it anymore?
I don't know because our store doesn't have crap.
Yeah.
See, Jeanette says I'm not talking much. I've been going through testing.
Okay, so this one.
I hope everything's all right.
This is a gray. A really, really light gray. Yeah, it's just light gray. It's acrylic, and it's I love this yarn. And then this is a really super pale purple. I got 2 of them, and it's just a yarn. It's really, really light, like a lilac.
I love that. I love that yarn.
Yeah. And I got these ones. Let me see if I can turn on them. Oh, all over. Okay. So I got these, and they're like a peachy, a really light peachy. And they're just this yarn. I mean, I love this yarn. Then
That one with that peachy colored one you got from the dollar store, and you could do stripes. That would look pretty together.
yes, I agree. Then got this one, 2 of them, and they're like a turquoise.
With glitter.
Yeah, it's got glitter, silver glitter. I got 2 of those.
Well, I hope the tests come back good, Jeanette.
What?
Jeanette
Jeanette
said
says
for
testing
kids
done.
spread.
Yeah, and then I got one of these, the dark blue with a fleck in it, and then this one, and then this. Yeah. Oh. No, I think. Oh wait, I got this one. No, I already have that one. I think that's all of them. And I got the tan one with the gold fleck. And I showed you the green I got the other day. And that's it. That's all I got this week.
Well, Jeanette, what the hell?
So I think that's everything. Now I get back on my chair.
You're definitely in our prayers. Always.
Frog coaster. Like something to set your drink on, coaster, or something to roll down the street with, coaster.
I have a feeling it's something you set a drink on.
All right, Annie. Bethy, I got a question for you then. Is it going to be like a squished frog with like his arms and his legs sticking out like this, or is it just like a frog? Is it like a regular frog, like a happy frog, or is it like a squish frog? Because when you put your drink on him,
with his
squish
tongue hanging out. That would be
yeah,
cute.
I know. Roadkill frogs. You want some roadkill frog coasters now, don't you, Annie?
Absolutely. I love frogs and I love frog legs. The frogs are just cool. Little section cup toes.
I remember when I was like 11, 12 years old, I used to take a book of matches and catch frogs and put the book of matches in their mouths, and then
That's mean. Beth said it's just a frog peeking out at you.
yeah, but we had like a huge overabundance of frogs in our ponds in Ontario.
We did. We picked up all the snails and put them in a can, and then we do one or two things: pour salt in there on them, or put firecrackers in there. Because I hate snails. Oh.
You could have just eaten them.
No.
Yeah, you could have.
Actually, not the ones out of the garden.
The ones out of the garden, and there was no way. In California, they're everywhere. I can't stand snails.
And I find that weird because it's so dry. You think they would be in moister environments.
It's not that dry in California. Not by the ocean.
You ever seen all the wildfires? God, it's dry. It's tinderbox dry in California.
Not where I live. There was never had a wildfire where I lived.
Beth said she had to go with free patterns, so there isn't much to choose from.
Lots to choose from.
So,
all right, fine.
My grandson had asked me if I will make his fiance, Jeff, the land shark from Marvel's Rivals. And I found a pattern, so I guess I'll be doing that.
There's a squash and frog doorstopper.
I'd totally use that. I laugh every time I looked at it.
It's a free pattern.
Yeah. Beth, I get an email every day almost that is a crochet email, and they give me free patterns for amigurumis and all kinds of stuff. Every single day I get 4 or 5, and you can go on their website and they have tons of free patterns.
Is that all free crochet?
Oh, I don't know if that's what it's called. I have to go look because I can't
email from all the time.
It could be.
They have some really nice patterns on there.
Yes, they do. If that's the same one, I think it is. Let me look and see.
There's a frog purse you can turn into a coaster. It looks like a coaster.
You could just not put the back part on it.
Yep. These are all free patterns.
Yeah, it's free crochet patterns. That's what it is. And they give you tons.
Look on my Insta, I got so many friggin' new crochet patterns, tutorials, Yana's crochet updates, free crochet patterns, Little Critter Club, Absies makes updates, updates, Brianna K, Knitting Loves Knitting loves Yana. LT Cuties info updates. Bella Coco Crochet. Like I got so many friggin' crochet things here every day. Every day.
I get them every day too.
I can't make them all, but I got a lot of. They can't be downloaded.
I have I have enough patterns to knit or crochet to last
These
me until I'm 400.
these ones can be downloaded, or if not, I can cut and paste them. And some of these have links to the YouTube channels that give you
The
step by step.
tutorials. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that me and Joe like all the time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I usually always look for a video tutorial,
Yeah.
but I'm also a visual learner, so I find them easier. I can read a pattern and I know all, the lingo and all that, but I just tend to do better with visual learning.
I understand that, Beth. My old computer was super small memory.
Yep.
But a lot of times, this is what I do, okay? So I have Google Docs. So I'll cut and paste it into Google Docs and then I'll print it out. And then I can do the Google Docs doesn't take up any of your memory in your computer because it's on Google, because you can access it anywhere. I can access my Google Docs from my iPad, from my phone, from my computer, and it's not using up any of my memory.
It's a cloud-based program.
Yes, yes. So, and you can do all kinds of things in Google Docs. Well, even if you don't print it off, if you put it in Google Docs, you can just open it back up and look at it, and you can you can modify it too. You can go in and change things, modify it, and if you can't print it, but you can still look at it on your computer, and it's not going to take any of your computer space.
I'll have to remember that. My son uses that one.
And it's free. That's the
Yeah.
thing. It's a Google Docs is a free program for anybody who uses Google. So, um, and you probably already have it on your phone if you have Google or your computer or your phone. I have them both. So if you go into your Google stuff, let me show you. It looks like this. Google, well, no, wait a minute. Google Docs is not on there. Google Docs is, where is it? Where did I put it? Now I gotta find the darn thing. I moved the icon. No, that's Dropbox.
Joe, what are you eating?
Oh, there. Okay, so
Nothing.
Google.
I'm going to show you this yarn here in a minute, and I'm just make sure I add it all.
Okay, so this one right here that says Docs, that's Google Docs. And when you open it, it has all my stuff on it. See? Some of them are untitled, but I have them, all the different ones you can see, I have stuff written on them. And then I can change them, go and change them, get rid of them, print them, not print them. And that way you're not using up your space. And it's free. Just go, if you're not sure if you have it, go to Google and just put Google Docs and it will come up.
Which one do I have?
Okay. Is Joe ready?
Yeah, sure.
Your hair looks pretty tonight.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Brown noser.
I don't know if you see the color in that or not. Do I need to take it out all the way?
I see white and peach.
Sunsetting.
I'm sorry, crinkle.
Oh, that's pretty. So it's white peach. Is that purple? Blue.
Is that blue or purple?
Oh,
Blue.
it's
Blue.
pretty.
I think
It
it's
is
blue.
very.
I don't know.
It's very
Is it
pretty.
okay? Does it look green?
Kinda.
Then it's blue.
Yeah, it looks kind of green. It's like a dark green to me.
Yeah, then it's blue.
Okay. Good. That's all
Ooh,
blue.
that's pretty. Like
Oh,
all
wow.
blues.
Yeah, and it's got dark. It looks like it's darker on that side, but
Yeah, that's pretty.
This is your Timu yarn, right?
yeah, and this is lavenders and white, gray, black.
I like that
I
one actually.
That's pretty.
I'm going to take that one. I'm going to mute myself for a second.
Man, I want to so freaking half double these.
You what?
I want to half double all these freaking stitches, but they're all singles.
Mm,
I always want to freaking yarn over.
yeah.
Because I was yarning over for my neck warmer.
Yeah.
Got in the
I do
habit of
that.
yarning over for my half doubles.
I do that sometimes where I'm doing one stitch and then I fall back into my old stitch and I'm like, okay, this isn't gonna work. You gotta frog it. Oh, see, that's very pretty.
That's
Oh
lavender
yeah,
in the middle.
that's nice. Wait, let me make you bake here. Hold on a second. Hold on a sec. Oh yeah, that's nice.
See, now all the
Okay.
cakes that I get from them are small. How do you get those big cakes?
I put in 300-gram cake.
Oh, that would
So,
explain.
so your cake looks like mine, right? So there's basically like four strands of thread in there.
Yes.
Yeah,
It looks like yellow. Oh, that's cool.
yellow and
This is
purple. That's freaking awesome.
yellow, purple, black.
That is cool. I love purple and yellow
That's gonna make
together.
a cool shawl.
Yeah.
What
Hmm.
pattern you gonna What pattern you gonna use?
I don't know
What are you gonna
yet.
use to make a shawl, Joe?
I don't know what I'm going to use yet. I'll figure something out.
We could look for shawl patterns together and make the same shawl using the same
Oh,
yarn.
yes, we can.
Really fun. That's gonna be so cool.
Oh,
Well,
yes, Beth, they are. I like Jimmy yarn. I haven't had
this
any
is the
issues.
only yarn I've got from Timu.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
See,
get
it looks
lots.
nice,
I'll
but
know more once I start crocheting with it.
yeah,
I
Did you
you
love.
like
want me to take the other two out of the or this other blue one out of the package? You can see it better.
you like using big hooks though,
Sure.
but you got to use a smaller hook for those.
Not
Why?
necessarily. She could do it with a big hook, and it'll just be more
I've used
like
I've
lacy.
used
Yeah,
um
here.
I've used the Hirschner's mill ends, the cotton ones. They were a 2 weight, and I used a 6.5 or 7.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like small.
Yeah.
Because I figured, sorry, okay, I'm done. No, I'm not in the first way. Now I am. Because if I use a smaller hook, it's too, I don't know, I don't think it's lacy enough or drapey enough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can take me off big now.
So, so you're thinking that by using a 6. Okay, so it's a 4 millimeter, so that's not bad. So I'm using a 6 right now. A G hook, right?
Mm-hmm.
J.
Yeah, Jay.
Okay,
That's
so
what I use. J would be 6.
J hook. Oh, a 10.
That's what I'm using too right now.
A,
Is a
num-
J hook.
a number 10 for that number 2 yarn.
Yeah. See, this is my J that I'm using.
Yep, that's mine.
Yeah.
That's how I fix mine so I can use them better.
Yeah.
Portrait.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm using a hook like Connie's, but I'm using an eye because somewhere in this morass of craft room, I have H hooks, but I can't find none of them.
Hmm.
Mm. Anybody want? That's the blanket I'm using or making.
But I found about 6 J's.
Say what?
I like that.
What did you say?
And then the other side's the dark red.
That's cool.
So you can use whichever side you want. It's getting there.
See, you're doing good.
I've only got this much yarn left to use. It's a whole bunch.
Right. And
Yeah.
how many of those skeins have you done already?
This is my second of the $5 one from Dollar Tree of the red.
Uh-huh.
And on the white, I've used one of the Lion brand, whatever it is, thousand
Mm-hmm.
something yards.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just using mainstays.
Yeah.
So I've got this one, which is I'll have to replace that before I run out of the red, but I've got another white over there.
Yeah.
But I think once this red's done, it'll be done. And then
Right.
I'm probably just going to go around it with a single crochet or spider stitch in white.
Cool. So this hat, this is mainstay. Pretty sure this is mainstay red, and the white is mainstay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the top of the hat, and when I get done, I'm gonna go across the bottom with just a single to finish off the end, and then I'm gonna do a small strip of white, just like this. So it'll be like skinny but long, same length, and then I'm going to crochet it together, and then I'll hook it together.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, best
Well,
way she hears Timu yarns are pretty good. Connie likes them. I've never used them,
I use them all
but
the
those are the
time.
first ones I've gotten. So if by chance I ever finish this blanket, I'll find out.
You'll finish it.
You'll finish it.
Okay,
It's just,
so there.
it's taking
So
longer than it normally would.
that's the that's the number two using it. That's the number two yarn using a number six hook.
Okay.
It's freaking nice. It looks nice.
It
Mm-hmm.
makes it more open and drapey.
Yes.
It
Mm-hmm.
does. It does. So I just
Yep.
did it like a chain of 15 and just did two doubles. It actually looks very nice.
Yeah.
Damn it, Joe.
So
Made me
sorry.
change my whole made me change my whole train of thinking now about what I was doing with my shawls.
Well, no, I mean, it depends if you want it drapey or not. I mean, that one I made with the red that you saw,
Yeah.
um, it was a two weight. I used a seven.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't go much higher. Well, yeah, I could say I wouldn't go much higher. But I would not probably go much higher than an eight. It just depends on your tension and stuff. But I think seven's probably going to be it for me.
I love this blue.
It's
Is that the
pretty.
same? Is that the same one I have?
Light blue. Well, yours will be green, so it's light blue, and then a darker blue, and then a navy, then black.
Why do you
Like an
say hers
aqua,
is Why do you say
because
hers is
she's
green?
colorblind.
Because
Oh.
Jerry's colorblind, yeah.
She sees her blues as greens and her greens as blues. So
Oh.
when she's actually showing me something, I'm not gonna screw her up because she needs to know what color it is. But when I'm
Uh-huh.
screwing around with her, I'll tell her it's blue instead of green.
Oh.
And then I'll be like, really, what color is it? And then he'll tell me. Because I know he's screwing with me. He,
Did,
because I told him before, like, my own kid, my own damn kid, I was trying to get colors for a blanket, and I'm just crocheting away. And about 3, 4 days later, I've got three quarters of it done because that's when I was faster and stuff. his dad comes over and he's like, "What the hell are you making? A blanket? Do you know that's such colors?" No, it's not. Zach told me it was. He's like, he lied. I had to rip the whole damn thing out.
What
It did
color?
not go together at all.
What colors was it?
I don't remember now. I mean, it was
Oh.
just god awful. It was orange and something else. I don't know.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my god. So yeah, now whenever I want a color, I'll ask Zach that his dad comes over. What color is this? Especially if I don't have the info
Label.
on the skein if it came off or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so most times I can look at the skein and say, okay, it says it's midnight blue or whatever. Okay, it's a blue, so I know about what it'll go with. But yeah, he's evil. He's evil. He's an evil little shit sometimes. He thought it was funny, and I was like, "You're gonna think it's funny, and I'll make you a fuchsia blanket."
Exactly.
Even worse, a fuchsia sweater.
Yeah, and make him wear it.
You're lucky you didn't ask me. You're lucky you didn't ask me for a color, Connie, on your show. I'd be like, persimmon.
I would have come up with a persimmon.
We tried to, but you weren't paying attention.
Aquamarine.
Oh, you left
Oh,
already.
yeah, I was there, but I muted it because I was doing something else.
Oh. Because I asked you for a color and you didn't answer, so I thought, well, I'll just move on.
Chartreuse.
Someone said chartreuse, and I said no.
Why not?
I hate that color.
You also didn't do an arbutus tree either.
No, because I didn't know what it looked like. I said
send
me an image, and you didn't.
I would have picked a weeping willow.
Those are fun to make.
I get a weeping birch. I get a weeping birch in my front yard.
At least I think it's a weeping willow. I don't know. They're cool looking. Whatever.
I love weeping willow trees.
I need a haircut. Somebody come cut my hair.
I'll bring my razor.
Well, it's too long. I don't like it. It's in my eyeballs.
Go down to the hair school. They'll freaking do them for next to nothing.
Yeah, I just had to find a different place because where I used to go, she retired.
Annie, didn't you buy Jeanette's knitting machine?
I haven't. I haven't got with her. Jeanette, if you want to private message me on Facebook your address, because I'm pretty sure I know where you're at, but I need like an actual address, and I was going to try to get with you next week.
It's 3rd Street or something, isn't it?
3rd Avenue.
Were we discussing this last week? Close enough.
No.
North, south, east, west, whatever.
Yeah. Don't mess me up. I have terrible sense of direction. And thank goodness my kids did not take after me in that respect.
Yeah, I put a lot of my makes, not a lot of them, but the ones over in the corner there, I put them on Facebook trying to sell some of them this morning or this afternoon, whenever it was.
What, auction site or just a regular sale site?
Yeah, just like the buy sell on Facebook, local.
You got any takers yet?
I haven't checked the Facebook. It's on my phone, so I'll check it later. When I checked,
I went and got yarn from Facebook Marketplace. She said it was a huge lot of yarn, and I drove for like 35 minutes to get it because it was a really good deal. It's too good to be true, then it's too good to be true.
Freaking hate that.
Is it
still available?
Still a little tiny tote of yarn, and it was not even full skeins.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just like, shit.
For now on, say.
You gotta watch that. There's a lot of people scamming people.
That is not the picture she used on her ad.
For now on, I would say I want a picture.
No, the picture she put up was not what she had. I don't know
I
where she.
always ask for a picture with their hand and the date and maybe a specific word.
Right,
And if they won't do that, then it's a scam.
right.
So yeah, that was the last time I got yarn from Facebook Marketplace. Although I had good luck
Yeah, I
with
don't
the
know.
baby.
I don't know. Whenever I've sold stuff on Marketplace, they come over, they look at it, they're like, I find that this is more than what I asked for on the ad. I'm like, well, there you go, done, take it. Oh, can
Mhm.
you haul it for me? Nope. Well, you got a truck? I don't care. I'm not gonna haul it for you. $5. Take it. Can you help me load it? Nope. I got a bad back. It said bring a truck and bring some help.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have a bad back, and I would have delivered it, but they were rude about it.
If they would have asked ahead of time and said you deliver or whatever, oh
Yeah.
yeah, for a price. This is what I would charge to deliver it.
And
Have
they're
people
having
there to
with
help
people. It's like,
undeliver, take it
oh,
out of the truck.
it's free.
Whoa.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool. Can you deliver it and
I'm
set
a
it up?
single mom. Aren't you gonna do it? I'm a single mom. Aren't you gonna give me more stuff? No. You're paying for this already. Well, no, it's free. No, it's not.
I'm a
You guys said
single
free.
mom, John. I need shit for free.
You're getting shit for free. Give me that.
No, I was just trying to sell some of the stuff. Because otherwise, I just make it. I don't know what to do with it. Figure I make a little bit of money, and I told them by Christmas I would have this one done, this blanket, and then I will. It's Christmas Eve. I got time.
Unless Michaela sees it, she's gonna want it.
I'm not taking it down there
Okay.
because I know she'll want it.
I know.
She'll see it for me. Yes, for you, sure.
Lorelai, every time I'm making a hat. I'm
Anything she sees that I make, is that for me?
yes,
Okay,
it is
sure.
now.
Yeah, and Megan's like, "Would you stop?" I was like, "She wanted it. I didn't need it."
Annie, I just sent you a message on Facebook.
As far as I go into that, Connie, it's right behind me.
Okay. Yeah, she just sent me that email.
Labeled, ready. It's there.
Okay.
When I was in here straightening things up today, I was like, "Oh crap! I really need to get that to the post office."
Yeah, she just asked me about it when she sent me the email.
Just tell her there will be extras.
Okay.
Yeah, I think in all the stuff that I put on Facebook to sell, I think there was like 4 shawls, 2 blankets plus this one. If I didn't have a picture of it. 3 or 4 hats, scarf. I didn't put the ones I did with the sparkly Christmas yarn yet because I still have to sew in ends.
You
I
didn't
think
sell my. Did you
what
sell
I
my
want
pink
to
my?
do
Did you
is
sell
I'll
my
go
hot
to
pink shawl?
the next town over. It's easier to. You don't have to stand in line for 4 hours.
Okay. Hi,
Did
Tracy.
what,
Hey
Jen?
Trace, how's it going? Did you sell my
Hey,
hot pink
Herb.
shawl?
Your what shawl?
Hot pink.
My hot pink.
I haven't made it yet.
Okay. Oh, so I gotta wait
I
for that
haven't
before I send you
forgotten.
send my.
I have not.
I gotta wait.
I have not forgotten.
I gotta wait for that to get done before you send my box to me.
No. I think. I don't know.
This is as bad as
Are
me
we
trying to
making
make
are we making a wrap or a shawl?
whatever you wanted
Like a
to.
triangle, like a
You
triangle
said
shawl.
you said if I wear it and I show it off on the show, then you'll make me one.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta get hot pink.
You know what I need to do? I need to throw those in the car.
Put them by the front door.
Because I don't come in my craft room every day. I try
Put them
to.
by the front door.
No, I have dogs and cats. No.
Then put them in the kitchen. Put them in the fridge. I don't freaking know.
Go put them out in the car.
That's what I said. That's what I need to do is put them in the car. and that way I can. When I'm doing it, I'm like, that's what I need to do today. Actually,
Okay, we'll see you.
I will
We'll
try
see you
for
back in 5 minutes.
Saturday. Wait a minute. Yeah, the post office is open on Saturday. I'll try for Saturday because I have to go right past there. I'll just make
Okay.
my sister go with me.
You're gonna leave the
'Cause
house on a
So what
weekend?
you do, this is what I do. I get on my phone and I set an alarm that tells me what I need to do and when on what day, and then I don't forget.
does it give you that option? I've seen where I can change but it never like
Yeah,
you can't.
you just put a label on it. Label it.
Yeah, you just label your alarm, and so when it goes off, you'll see the label, and you'll see what it says. You know what you want to
It'll
do. If
say
it's
post office.
post office, go to the post office.
You know what the problem is? Because I never go to the post office. That's the downside. They say you can do it from home, but our mail carriers change so often that you can't get one. Half the time they leave packages down by the highway. They don't even bring them up to the house. And I have a covered porch and a carport under roof, and they'll leave them on the steps. Hey Tracy.
How are you doing, Tracy?
Hey, Tracy.
I haven't seen you in a while, Trace. What have you been up to?
Oh, that's so much better. It's like the lower the temperature the hot temperature's getting, the hotter I'm getting. It's like 25 right now, and I'm sweating. And I've got the window
Pretty
open.
bad.
I know. No, all that's over for me, John.
No, you never know. You might still be going through it. There's still
That
residual
stuff will
waves.
last for years.
Oh, yeah, I know. I went through it from the time I was 35.
I started
Mm-hmm.
at 38, and I'm still having hot flashes. And it's been almost it's over 20 years.
But I shouldn't have all those pesky hormones rattling around anymore.
Damn pesky hormones.
Pesky. Hey, if y'all had to deal with them, you'd know just what a pain
Oh,
in the ass
stop.
they are.
Stop. You make it sound like pregnancy is the worst thing to go through too.
It can be.
It can be, but mine weren't.
Mine wasn't. Mine was easy as it's super easy.
Good night, Jeanette.
Jeanette,
Try and take care of yourself. Be
Jeanette,
thinking about you.
I have sent you a friend request on Facebook a couple months ago. Just I should be on your friends list, so just send me a message on there. Oh, anybody want to come walk on my back?
Waffle your
No,
back.
he'd be squished.
Yes, walk on my back, and pop my spine. We used to do that for each other when we was kids all the time.
My
Walk
granddaughter had
backs.
me do it for her on her back when I was there. I was afraid I was going to hurt her, but she's like, just do it. I did it and it worked. But
Oh yeah, it pops. It feels so good.
if anybody gets on my back, I'm going to kill them. You don't get on my back.
Mm-mm.
No. You do. No one gets on my
Ask the
back.
baby to walk on my back, but she probably start dancing. I know that girl. Oh, we're gonna have fun tomorrow.
Cool.
Tree and make some cookies.
I have to think of what I'm going to bring for Christmas down at his family's.
Oh, I decided today I'm making deviled eggs, a party mix, and a cheese ball.
Well, they're doing like sweet and sour meatballs. It's like finger foods. And someone's doing like some kind of meat and cheese tray. And after that, I don't know.
His sister-in-law is doing meatballs over mashed potatoes with green beans.
That
So,
doesn't sound
No.
inviting.
Beefy meatballs over mashed potatoes is good.
Yes, but not what you said.
What?
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. The way you
I
said
thought
it,
you
it
said
didn't
there was
sound.
green beans in it or something.
I thought you said
No,
green
the green
beans.
beans are the side.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah,
I
because
don't
I
want
didn't think I thought it
I
was all mixed
I
together.
love green beans. I have honestly never tasted a green bean I didn't enjoy.
I love green beans, but when you said it, Joe thought the same thing that it was inside of it. I'm like,
Yeah.
mm-mm.
I don't like green beans mixed in anything. I don't even like green beans in like vegetable soup.
I was thinking, did she mix them in with the meatballs? What the hell?
I honestly the way his sister in law cooks, I she
It
might.
all comes out. It all comes out the same hole.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
And I
Yes,
don't
I don't know what I'm going to bring. What goes with sweet and sour meatballs?
Rice.
egg rolls
Yes, egg rolls, rice,
Well,
or
that
pot
goes with it.
stickers.
Uh, them udon noodles.
Oh yeah. I love udon noodles.
Oh,
these,
oh,
these
oh.
are,
No,
these are very picky people.
I don't care. Make it. They don't eat it. Take
White
it home.
rice. Then they can dress it up however they want.
Yeah, because all we know so far, like I said, is they're doing meatballs and then someone's doing like a meat and cheese tray. After that, we don't know. No one
What
else
about
has
Ooh,
a veggie
said.
tray?
No one said, so I don't know. I mean,
cheese and cracker tray.
Yeah. There you go. Can't
well,
go wrong.
they're doing a meat and cheese tray.
Do a like
A
olives and
relish tray.
pickles and things like that
How
tray.
about how about if you take a can of chili and you put in cream cheese, a block of cream cheese, and heat it up, stir it, and take some chips.
I have to
Yep,
do
salsa.
that.
Huh? It's really good, and it's a finger food, and it's not expensive, and it's good
Yeah.
and easy. You just cut your block of uh, cream cheese, the ones from Walmart, cut it up in like 1 inch squares, throw it in there in the chili, warm it up, stir it, and it's
Or
really
you can
good
do
with
half
chips.
cream cheese and half Velveeta.
I don't like Velveeta, so I'd never do that, but you could.
I've never eaten
We
Velveeta.
love Velveeta
Yeah,
cheese.
I don't like it.
I don't
Goodness.
even think they sell it up here.
I don't think Velveeta is real cheese. That's
It's
the thing.
not, but it tastes good.
It's
Yeah,
not.
I'm not a big fan of it, so I would never put it in there, but you could put other cheeses. I like cream cheese because cream cheese doesn't get stringy when
Oh,
you
you could do that shredded queso cheese for melting.
well, you
That
could
dips.
as long as it doesn't get I don't like cheese in a
It
dip
does
that
not
gets
get stringy. You talk about like when you put like mozzarella in something, you get the big long strings when you're trying to
yes.
dip. Yeah.
You can always get a jar of cheese too.
Yep.
Yeah, you could.
Old El Paso.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just get a bag of corn chips and there you go.
Yeah, I could do that.
Oh no, Joe. I saw the other day somebody made their own Christmas nacho chips. They took a
Yeah, red and green ones.
they took a big no well yeah you make them out of the red and green as well, but they took the big tortillas and then took little gingerbread men cookie cutters. Boop 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 boop
I
boop. Made all
saw
these little
that.
gingerbread men. Made all these little gingerbread men out of the tortilla and then deep fried them. Made
I saw that.
made their own nacho chips.
Yep.
Like gingerbread nacho chips. I'm like, no way, that's so cool.
Yeah, I saw that video came across my feed. I thought that's cool. The only thing is, to me, it's like wasting the rest of the tortilla.
You can
No,
still deep fry those pieces too, just be extras.
That's true.
yeah.
And I like white corn or white tortillas, not the yellow or the corn tortillas.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't like the corn ones.
The only time I like corn things like that would be for like tacos.
Oh,
No, when I make cornbread, I use white cornmeal. I don't like
I
yellow cornmeal. I don't like the texture of it.
see
Bessie,
now with cornmeal I like the yellow for cornbread only, but not with anything else. What'd you say, John?
Bethy, Bethy, if you're still here, go check out marleybird.com.
Mm-hmm.
She's she's giving out she's on day 12 of free pattern PDFs right now for holiday stuff. Today's a holiday armadillo.
Cute.
And she's got crochet and knitting patterns. She got two different ones. So I only got the crochet ones. Marley MARLY bird.com.
She goes, shh, I'm counting, LOL.
What you count? 95, 72, 31. Dirty white.
So I think I came up with a name for that painting.
Okay.
Now, if I can remember what I came up with. Ouch. Um, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yep, I like that.
Oh my god.
Gosh, I had it. I should have wrote it down. It'll come back around to me.
12 Short Street.
Oh, nope. It's almost there. I almost remembered it.
I liked what Steve had said, though. That was funny.
I know.
Is what the world would look like if God was on a bender when he did it. Yeah, an octopus standing on the side of the thing, and there was a dolphin on top of the boulder, and
And it wasn't a blue dolphin either.
no,
Okay, I'm sorry. I
It
missed the
was a
name.
porpoise.
It looked
Oh
more
my
like a
gosh.
porpoise.
Oh my gosh.
Now the
Yeah, what kind of dolphin
octopus,
was it? What kind of dolphin was it? Was it a bottlenose dolphin?
I don't know. It was just whatever it was. But I will say
Ugh.
the octopus, I have seen purple octopuses. So that one wasn't
yeah,
way
You mean
out.
It's
octopi?
a
Whatever.
Ah, see
But
Annie? Yeah.
but it was I have seen purple ones. So
I I had to tell somebody on another channel, John, the other day. They wanted to know what the plural of octopus was.
Octopussy.
That's what he said, and I'm not. That's not a joke. I mean, that's literally what he thought. He thought it was octopussies. And his
Yeah.
wife was
It's
like, I don't think that's what you call it.
no, it's octopi.
That was in the middle of their log. Oh my goodness. Go make kielbasa tomorrow
I made that the other day with my pierogies.
with peppers and onions and mushrooms.
Beth said after she was counting, so it was supposed to be 6, but I don't know now. LOL. Just go with the flow. Wing it.
Yeah, I already pulled this hat out twice, so third time's a charm. I got like 2 stitches left in the first wedge. And it was all my fault. I was the one that miscounted because she specifically says keep count.
Yeah. She says that at the very beginning of that. If you're talking about Bag O' Day's hat, you have to keep count on this hat. You have to keep count.
Well, I mean, I don't count every third row. I'll count my stitches, and I thought I was right, but what it was is I missed adding one somewhere, and so it was. I tried to fudge it, but you can't. So I just pulled it out. It's like I'll just do it again. It didn't take that long.
What colors did you end up using?
I'm using the Red Heart Cafe Latte stripes or latte stripes.
Oh, cool.
So different shades of brown,
Mm-hmm.
which I honestly didn't. I'm not a big fan of brown, and I didn't think I was going to like, but I really like the way this works out.
Cool.
I mean, I like brown okay. I'm not like against brown. I just don't wear a lot of brown, and I don't work with a lot of brown. But I had this. It was on sale, so I must use it. And Saturday, John, I will have yarn to show.
Saturday, what? Sorry.
I said I will have yarn to show. And if it's anything less like the last time she had a little bit of yarn for me, it's going to take a while, probably several days. Although I was just like,
You're going to the yarn store too, right?
yep. I think the cheapest one I seen the Hanks was Rios Malbragio, however you say that one.
Malbrego.
Yeah,
Malbragio.
Rios, and it was $18 for a Hank.
Mm.
But they have like a silk camel blend that I want to look at. I want to touch that. I was looking at I went to the website, the Blue U website, and I thought their prices was pretty reasonable.
Yeah.
And found out freaking yarn crawl. It's part of a yarn crawl. We have local yarn crawls. I didn't know.
What the heck is that?
A yarn crawl, you go to different yarn stores in your area.
It's like a bar crawl, only with yarn.
Yeah.
We don't have them here.
I didn't think we had them here either.
Well, we don't have any yarn stores.
Well, this
near me.
I'm assuming they went to like Ohio and Kentucky because now I did find out today that there's another one up in Canal City, which is in the other direction from this one. I didn't even know this yarn store's been there for a year. I didn't even know it was there. It's right beside the Pink Elephant.
I would have to look on Google and see if there's any specialty yarn stores around here, because as far as I know, most people around here, if you don't get it at Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or Walmart, you're ordering it online.
Yeah, that's why it's been here until this one opened. Hey, Jeff. Well, in West Virginia Hobbies and Crafts, but he mostly carries big box yarns.
Hi, Jeff. How are you doing?
And the only thing I like about dealing with him, if you need a specific shade or color of yarn that he carries, he'll order it, or he'll call because his wife's they have 2 stores. One's in the Valley, which is one I go to, and there's one over at Nitro's. He runs one in the Valley. His wife runs one in Nitro. So first he'll call her to see if she has it at her store, and if she don't have it, then he'll order for it and have it for you within 2 days.
Yeah.
Which I think that's really good service.
Right. See, when I lived in Utah, I'm talking 40 years ago, there was this little tiny store that was just like no one else was like this. And it was a little yarn and thread and little tiny store. And I'd go there and get everything. But that was back when.
Back in the dawn of time?
Back when yarn wasn't that expensive at a specialty store?
Yeah. When people didn't really know what yarn was.
Dutchman's asking how everyone is doing, and I'm doing all right.
Doing fine.
Pretty good.
I'm wondering how close, ouch, specialty yarn stores are to me.
Well, this
probably an hour away or more.
Switch. I can't believe I've had one 20 minutes from my house for a year and didn't know it was there.
Let's see. Okay, it says Hobby Lobby, which is an hour away, Walmart, which is 20 minutes away, Hobie, which is a website, and then Amazon. There it says Scraps, which is a little store here in town. They don't have any yarn. I don't know why that's on there. Let's see. This says Knitting Fever Incorporated. Yeah, it's a website. That's not a store. Okay, so where's this at? Oklahoma. Yeah, these are all in Oklahoma. Yak and yarn, knitting, crocheting, weaving. Where are you at? Looks cool, but where are you? I mean, actress. Topeka, 4 hours away. I've never been to Topeka. Well, I've gone through Topeka, but I don't just go there. Yarn Barn. Where are you at? Lawrence, 4 hours away. Jeez. See? I don't have anything close by.
Lawrence, isn't it where the crazy yarn lady?
Probably.
I can't remember her name. The Yarn Geek.
Yeah. That's where she is.
Lawrence.
Okay,
Well, guys,
so
I'm going to hop off here for tonight because I got the baby tomorrow.
okay.
I'm going to have to.
All right, you have a good one.
Good night.
Night, y'all. Night, John.
Night, Annie. Night, Annie.
Okay, so this says the Yarn Yard is there's one in Hutch. That's an hour and a half away. The Yarn Barn in Lawrence. Wildflower Yarns and Knitwear in Manhattan. That's also near Lawrence and Topeka. The Studio Knitting and Needlepoint that's in Overland Park, which is 3 hours away. Twist, it's in Wichita, 2 hours. Heritage Hut, 2 hours. Yarn Sold and Told, Salina, which is an hour and a half away. A place called Yarn in Hutch, hour and a half away. The Wicked Stitch, Wamigo. Can't. I have no idea where Wamigo is. Or Gove. Pittsburgh. Palaio. McPherson's not that far from me. Newton's not that far. Why isn't there something closer?
That'll be too easy.
I know. Oh well. That's why so often I get yarn when I'm in Utah. Because they have everything there. But I'm not going to be going back to Utah probably till next spring. Well, I have a Walmart. I can get yarn there, but they don't have specialty yarn.
Our yarn at Walmart sucks.
Yeah, they don't have a good selection here. Now the Walmart, the big Walmart in Utah that I go to when I'm there, they have a huge yarn selection, but they also have a Michael's, a Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and a ton of specialty yarn places.
I mean, this one you can't even find like a royal blue.
Yeah.
And I went to the next, that where I get my, my foot doctors at. Went to that Walmart. They didn't have any either. I had to order it at Joann's.
Yeah. And I have to be so careful because I can't. Yeah, and I have to be careful when I get yarn anyway because I can't have any kinds of animal. No wools or anything. I'm just too allergic to too many animals.
Yeah, I know whenever I got the royal blue because I needed it for a baby blanket somebody was wanting. I placed the order and then I just picked it up. I had to go an hour to get it. So I just went and visited some family while I was up that way.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law. I said, well, I'll just have to work.
That's about what it sounds like we have too, Beth. See, just like my Dollar Tree is very little yarn. So when I go other places, I always check. Like when I went to Wichita to take my daughter to the airport, I stopped at the Dollar Tree, and that's where I got that peach yarn. Because they had a little bit better.
Order what you wanted.
Well, I'm a Dollar Tree affiliate, so I'm wondering if I can order yarn through the website.
Because there's very few that you can actually order from there on the website now. I was like, well, that sucks.
Right. I also might be able to go into the store and order it using my affiliate number. I wonder. Let's see. In fact, Dollar Tree, they just sent me a. Oh, see, I'm finding tons of yarn.
And I just looked earlier today, and it says you have to get it in the store.
There's some that's in store only, but
Yeah, most of it was in store only when I looked.
oh yeah, it is saying that.
I was like, you suck.
But I can actually, I know I can go in and order it from the store and have it shipped to the store.
Yeah.
Because our store, ooh, that's a pretty color. Eggplant.
You're like, oh,
It's a Premier Just
squirrel,
yarn. It's eggplant.
squirrel.
Yeah, that's pretty color.
Yeah.
They have a lot of yarn now, but most of them are just available in store only. But I bet money I could put an order through the store.
Yeah. I haven't looked at the Dollar Tree by Dad's in a long time.
Yeah.
I should get a hold of my sister and say, hey, when you're over at Dollar Tree next time, just take a picture of the yarn for me.
I was going to say, there's on the website, they have 67 products.
Yeah, but
Most of it is available in stores only, but I'm going to have to talk to the manager and see if I can't just put an order in through her
go
for
ahead,
some of this.
it's over here. Come here. You've got food in your bowl.
Because I think I need to get some of that eggplant.
I think so. Eggplant's a good color.
It's beautiful. Okay, I got to get off that website.
Yeah, because once in a while, if I needed, I would order some from there.
Thank you, Jeff.
Um, but yeah, if they're doing it like that, I'm just gonna stop looking because there's no point.
Yeah.
I'll just have to, I mean, because I can look at the Dollar Trees up in Iowa too when I'm up there. There's like on the road, you have to go to my sister-in-law's. I think that there's like two within like 6 blocks of each other.
Right.
Silly. You go farther down the road, there's another one. And then if we go to the other sister-in-law's, there's a big Dollar Tree up there.
Yeah.
But
There's some pretty big ones around here. I just have to drive quite a ways to get to them.
Yeah.
I know I go to there are several in Wichita that are good size ones, and they've got a lot of stuff. The ones in Hutch, only one's good. The other one is crappy. And then the one in Salina is okay. The one in Concordia is amazing, but it's also like almost 3 hours away.
Yeah.
I'm not going that far for just yarn. If I'm going that direction, like when we go up to Iowa or when we go up to Omaha, we go right through Concordia, and I always stop.
When do you go to Iowa?
We went last year, or no, a year and a half ago. My husband's brother and his wife and their daughter and her family lives in Iowa, and one of my husband's really good friends lives in Iowa.
Where do they live at over there?
My brother-in-law and sister-in-law lives in Anamosa, and their daughter lives in just right outside of Cedar Rapids, Marion. And then his friend, oh gosh, what's the name of it? It's right by Illinois.
Bettendorf, or Davenport.
Davenport. That's it. Davenport.
If you ever go over to Davenport, you let me know.
Okay, I will. Haven't been there. Well, even Anamosa's not that far from Davenport. I think it's less than an hour.
I've not heard of those other places. I mean, I've heard Cedar Rapids.
Well,
That's quite a bit, I think.
Well, Cedar Rapids is like 20 minutes from Anamosa, but let's see.
Well, even if you're over there, we can always meet up somewhere.
Exactly. I was
Have
going to
lunch
look and
or
see.
something.
I was going to see how close Davenport is to Anamosa. I know I've driven it. I had to because my husband had drank too much. Of course, he doesn't drink anymore. Thank God. It's not good for him. Okay, so Davenport. Directions from Anamosa.
Dutchman's 2 hours from Davenport. He's in Illinois.
Okay, so
Me too.
Anamosa is an hour and 24 minutes from Davenport.
Okay.
So Anamosa is just, wait a minute, is that right? Okay. Yeah, because Davenport is right by I-80.
Yeah.
And Anamosa is just north of of I-80, and it's only 20 minutes from Cedar Rapids.
Okay.
But we, a lot of times, that big, the largest truck stop that's in Iowa on I-80, we go to that a lot when we're there. I can't remember what town that's in. But we also have gone to, in fact, we were in Illinois last year. Year and a half. In July of not this last July. The year before we were in, right outside of Chicago.
Okay.
Chicago's
That's
a
where
happening town.
my grandson lives there. He lives, what's it called? The town he lives in.
I don't go to Chicago. Nope.
Well, we didn't go into Chicago because he doesn't live in Chicago. He lives, where the heck is that? It would help if I actually wrote the right
I know
thing.
where Geneva's at.
He lives in Plainfield.
Okay.
That's where my grandson lives. But we go up to, a lot of times we go up to Omaha, Nebraska, and we my brother-in-law and sister-in-law meets us up there. We go to concerts.
Oh, okay.
And then there's been times where where we just go on into Anamosa.
He's too. Okay. Dutchman's probably not. He's not that far from me.
Yeah. But we so a little over 3 years ago, or almost 3 years ago, we went to Omaha, and we were getting ready to leave and go home. My husband was looking in a newspaper. Tracy, I live 2 hours northwest of Wichita. But We were in Omaha and we were getting ready to leave and come home. It's about a 5-hour drive from Omaha. My husband was sitting there looking at a newspaper and he sees this ad for beagles, baby beagles. So we ended up driving almost the farthest north of Iowa. No, yeah, into some little town. Bought our little puppy and had to drive all the way home, which was a 9-hour drive.
Oh, wow.
And that's how we got him.
Dutchman is talking about where all he's at and the truck
Mhm.
stop and all kinds of stuff. I'm about an hour from Peoria or Galesburg. And if you know those two towns, that's where I'm at, somewhere around in that area.
Well, that's cool, Tracy. Yeah, Concordia is about maybe 2.5 hours from me. We actually looked at some houses in Concordia when we were looking for a house to buy, but we decided to go with this house. Good night, Jeff.
Night, Jeff. Somebody has yarn bar.
The yarn baby.
Did that come out of the center of your?
Center pull, yeah.
I hate that
No,
one.
but there's sometimes I just get it. I find the exact one and just pull it right out.
Oh, I know that.
I end up with this.
You have to like pry it open and just
and
look.
look.
And yeah.
Well, see, okay,
Like
so
you're
those
doing
white
surgery or something.
Well, yeah, but there's no way you'd be able to find the end
Right.
of this though.
So the white ones that I did those hats in, the first one I looked and looked and looked, and I thought I had it, and I pulled out a great big glove. It was a big round. It's like the center. So I was a pain in my tush, and then last night when I was, last night when I was getting ready to start the second one, I looked at it and I saw a little end, and I'm like, okay, is that from the outside sticking out or is it from the other? So I went to the other side and I could see the yarn, comes from the outside and they stick it in. So I pulled on it.
See, like I could have started from the outside without a problem, but
I know, but I don't like doing that either. So I pulled on it and it came out, and I looked on the other end and the other end was still sticking out. So I just pulled it and I was able to pull and crochet right out of the center, which is what I prefer to do.
I hate it when you get like a bigger skein and you're pulling on there and
half of it comes out.
of it comes out. And you're like, son of a.
Yeah, because then you have to ball it.
Lion brand ice cream yarn does it every time.
Like trying to do a center pull in a 1 pounder, you end up the entire center out.
You have another skein, it's like, okay. Yeah. But Lion brand ice cream yarns like that. So when I use that, I try to use the magnetic holder. Except for mine broke, and so I've got to get the craft glue out and stick it back together. Because someone told me hot glue wouldn't work. Okay.
It won't hold.
So I got some Gorilla Glue craft glue, so maybe that'll work.
Is it metal that you're trying to hook it to?
Wood. It's wood on wood.
Yeah, you need wood glue's the best thing.
I don't have any.
Well, they've got it at Dollar Tree.
Well,
they got it at Walmart too. But no, Gorilla Glue will work, but wood glue's the best. But Gorilla Glue will work.
I'll see if Willie might have some at his house. I won't have to buy any, but not a big deal. But Michaela, I don't know what she does, but I had 2 of these, and she's done the same thing with both of them. The arm comes off, and then she's thank God. Because last time I was there, I went outside to have a smoke because you got to smoke outside.
Mm-hmm.
I came back in, her dad screaming at, I mean, just, yeah. And I go in there and I was like, what is going on here? Look what she did. And I was like, okay, you're not mad? And I was like, no,
What did
I'm
she
sure
do?
she didn't do it on purpose. The
Yeah.
arm came off. She was playing with it,
Oh. Oh well.
spinning it around or doing whatever she was doing, and it came apart.
You just put it back together.
You
You'll
know, and I was like, it just needs some glue. It's fine. Because it wasn't just the stuff that, you put your yarn on, it's the actual arm that holds that.
right.
It came out of the base. And I was like, it's fine. He's like, and you're not upset. And I was like, why get upset over something like that?
Right.
If she was doing it on purpose, then I'll give her a timeout and it'll be over and said and done with. There's no you need to scream at her.
Yeah. I agree with you, Beth. Cats, well, they'll go after your yarn if it's bouncing around.
See, I'm lucky, I guess, because Motorboat doesn't.
Yeah, you are lucky.
She'll lay here while I'm crocheting, and she doesn't have any front claws. But the most she'll ever do is once in a while she'll trap the yarn and look at me, and I was like, knock it off, and I'll move her arm, her paw, and put it back on my leg, and then she's fine for a while, and then she'll trap it, and then I'll just keep crocheting, and it moves through her paw, and she doesn't. Then she'll move it, It's like whatever. Yeah, but she doesn't play with the yarn ever. I
Well,
mean, I have yarn balls down there that I've made her that
mhm,
I put like a bell in,
yeah.
and she plays with those. But my actual yarn that I'm using and stuff, no, she won't play with them.
Well, so listen to this. So, Royce used to grab my yarn. Now he doesn't touch it. My daughter's, my granddaughter's cat, it will go after it like that. It will trap it. Sometimes it'll get it in its mouth and try to pull it away from me. But for the most part, that's it. But you want to know who really tears into the yarn and makes the biggest mess, the biggest rat's nest around at her house? Their dog.
I
He
believe it.
he will pull out every single bit of my daughter's yarn, and it becomes this great big giant mess. I finally told her, I said, you need to not leave it down when you leave the house, because if you do, until you teach him not to touch it, he's going to do that every single time. And it's the yarn she's
Yeah.
using now is the Karen, and that is soft and it splits, and he destroys it.
See, I never thought, I didn't even think about putting yarn up with the dogs over at Dad's when I was there.
Uh-huh.
And I always I had just opened up the one of the ice cream yarns, the purple and white.
Mm-hmm.
And hi, Chris. And I
Hi,
just
Chris.
sat it down. I sat it down for a minute, so I went and got a drink.
Uh-huh.
And when wasn't 20 feet away, and I came back, Megan's standing there with her mouth hanging open. The dog's looking at her like, oh crap. And there's yarn everywhere. And I was like, what the hell happened? I just went and got a bottle of water. She's like, he picked the yarn up and flipped it up, and it just went everywhere. I was like, shit. She's like, how big of a mess? I was like, oh, I can take care of it. Because it came out, like in two big parts, and then there were some scragglies.
So
Yeah.
Impeccable. Do you like that?
yeah,
Impeccable.
freaking nice and soft.
Where
I'll
did
send
you
you.
get that
I'll
from?
post some of that in your bag then.
Okay. How do I join yarn? I've never had to before.
Okay, so there's a couple of
Basically,
different.
it's like a color change, right?
Right. You can just do it just like a color change, and it will work. There's other ways you can do it where it's seamless, but I don't ever do it that way. I just tie it and weave it in, or I just crochet it in. Depends
So
on
like,
if you want.
so if I just tie this one off that way, I can just basically start this one as a new one beside it, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
And then
I can
crochet over your ends.
Yeah.
okay,
Crochet over your ends.
I can bury that anyway because it's going to be on the inside regardless, right? So
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
okay, all right, I will try that.
Okay.
I've never
And
had to do it before,
sometimes,
so there you go.
yeah, sometimes I just do a super tight knot and cut it real close to it.
Well, yeah, you can do that too.
It
Yeah, I was
depends
thinking
on the
that too.
stitch. It depends on the stitch you're using.
It also depends a lot on the type of yarn because some yarns
Yeah.
stay tight, tight, tight. Some yarns loosen.
Mm-hmm. And some yarns, you pull them tight, 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 and they go snap.
Yes.
Yeah,
And you're like, shit.
I know there's a video I've watched where they actually, it looks like it's the same piece of yarn that they've hooked together. I've never been able to get that to work, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
me either. I just do it my own way. And it's like, sorry, people, you have a little bit of piece of yarn there.
That's right. And if you don't want to be bulked, leave your ends long, put a needle on it, and just weave it through. And it's seamless. You can't see it, and it doesn't bulk it up. So it's up to you.
Yeah.
Because this one, I joined on this. You can't see where I joined it because I didn't realize that this yarn had been joined before. I had a knot, and you can't see where I have it hidden inside there. This thing's almost big enough. Well,
Tracy's asking what you were making, John.
what does it
Like
look like? What does it look like, Tracy?
kind of looks like a hat.
Wait, I'll help you.
He was making a yarn mess a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hold on a sec. I'll guide you along on this.
I've only got like 3 more yarn rows to go on the thread, and then I move to the white. Of course, I'm not going to be here much longer.
Yeah, maybe you have time to do your 3 rows.
Maybe.
You guess it?
Oh, come on, use the googly eyes.
I'll add them on.
We like googly eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Can you push that up a little? There you go. Yes, it is an amigurumi.
Mm-hmm.
It's a penguin.
It looks like a duck or a penguin.
There.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta have the eyes.
There you go.
That actually is kind of cool.
Yep.
That's the wing.
Cool.
I like
And
it.
I'll be stuffing him, and then he's gonna come, and then I gotta put a little hat and a scarf and little mittens on his flippers.
Cute.
Ben the penguin.
He's cute.
But I do have brown. I got brown safety eyes for him.
Cool. Do you know how to make it where you can't undo those safety eyes?
With a lighter.
Yeah, with a lighter. On the back side, you get it hot, and then you get it, really hot, and then you push the bottom of your lighter onto it, and that seals it.
Yeah, then kids can't get it out.
No matter, yeah, because kids can still get safety eyes out if you don't do that.
You have brown eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Cute.
Even though I should make them offset though. They make them look freaking. I should turn one of his eyes sideways. There, like that.
It's a
He's
special
got he's
penguin.
got personality now, right?
It's a special penguin. They need love too.
Yep.
He looks evil there. He's evil. He totally changes his attitude, right? As to which way he
Hmm.
places his eyeballs.
Well, you can also give him little eyebrows and have one up and one down.
Yeah, I can do that too. This will be for my brother for Christmas.
Cool.
He won't get it for Christmas, but it'll be for Christmas. And
Why
then I
not?
still got to work on.
You
You're
don't think
almost
you'll have
done.
it done?
No,
You're almost done.
no, not even close.
Don't you have just the rest of the body to do, and then all of the little bits?
Well, like I got all the bits together. I did all the bits first, right? So they're all
Right.
there. So I just got to finish the body. Another 12 rows maybe,
That
and
shouldn't take too long.
then I got to stitch all that on, stuff them, and then do his hat and his gloves and his scarf.
It still shouldn't take you too long.
It'll take me till February because in the meantime, I still got to work on his tie and his bow tie for his anniversary in May.
Mm. Okay, this is my third row. I'm almost done.
Jesus Louise.
What? You know that's my name, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You just go so fast. I mean, we were just talking about that a second ago. And this is my third row. What the hell?
I can't help it.
I've been sitting here trying to open this bottle of pills for that long.
I'm sorry.
I need to put a different lid on them. They're supposed to stem me just like a pop top ones
Mm-hmm.
because I have such trouble with the way my hands are.
Yeah.
The neuropathy opening the others. But this last time somebody set the wrong kind of lid. So I have another bottle of something else that'll fit that's about empty.
Yeah.
I should just open them up and throw them in a baggie because I know exactly what they are. They're my nerve pills.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when my hands are like super bad and throbbing and on fire, I can't get those other kinds open for the life of me. I
Yeah.
have to holler at Zach to come in here and help me open them. And he's like, seriously? And I was like, take my hands just for a half hour, please.
Yeah.
You know, I'll sit there after I take the pills and I'll pull up a chair like to the kitchen sink and just put my hands under cold water.
Yeah.
They have it in my file, Beth, but they messed it up. So that one bottle is the only one that was messed up, and it could be there just out of the other caps. I don't know.
Guess what?
It's time to go.
It's time to go. The row's done.
Oh, there you can say you're done.
And the good thing is because this is all I have left. Just take it
Uh-huh.
up. So tomorrow I'll make sure I have enough rows, but I think I do. But I'll make sure, and then I will start the white
Awesome.
and then put it all together. Those are done. Then I have to still work on my neighbor gifts, but I forgot to get the yarn for them, and I wasn't going to go back to the store until next week, so I'm going to have to do something different because I can't get that many done.
I need to
Well,
look for some hot, hot pink yarn.
I think I have
But
some.
I can't. I've looked like in the 2/8. Can't
Mhm.
find it.
I have some
It
really
might
fun.
have to. It might have to be a 4/8.
I don't know what
It's
mine
not
is.
gonna matter. So he's gonna wear it one time.
Who's that for?
John, he's gonna wear it if I make it.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to see you guys later. You have a
Okay.
good night. Thank you
You
guys
too.
for coming to my live.
Yeah,
I
you'll have
had a
to do
little,
that again sometime. It was fun.
it was really, it just hit me when I didn't even realize what I was going to do until today. But I put that title on it and I'm like, this would work. So, yeah, it worked.
That's cool.
All right. See you guys. You have a good night.
Bye.
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 Take care.
Good night.
Lawrence says, I made it. You wake up?
No,
You didn't wake, you're still sleeping?
no, I wasn't sleeping at all.
Oh. It's a food time, but I don't know what's in there.
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot. I'm sure there's something in there. The pizza rolls or mochi sticks or I don't know. Popsicles. Find something? Or are you doing a McDonald's run?
I ain't going out. It's too cold.
Yeah, it is cold. It's very cold out there. What did you find?
How about this?
Okay. For the pepperoni ones? Okay. As long as they're in the box, they're yours. Otherwise, mine are the ham and cheese.
Doing pork chop face.
I do not. I already had one.
Don't like it?
Yeah, they're fine, but I don't want any more. Just put them in a bag. You can put them in the freezer. Put a date on them. With a marker or pen so we know what the date was. Yes, mother. Did John freeze? I don't know. Maybe he's
Oh,
not there.
I'm here.
He's still
I'm here.
there.
I'm looking at something on my phone.
Oh, Beth thought you froze.
Rabbit holes.
Uh huh.
Yeah, screw it. Let's just try tying those together. See what happens. What's the worst that can happen, right?
Yeah. If I tie them together and make it something like that, I mean, you could just stick it on the inside, or you could sew in the end. Right, Zach?
Huh?
You say right.
No, I don't want to agree with
Just say yes.
you. No, I know what the hell I'm agreeing to.
Never know.
I know you. That's why I'm saying no.
Is your dad
Yeah, but
usually like
you don't know me
to
though. Come on.
So it's a mess?
Yep.
Oh. I was gonna make corn dogs or taquitos, whatever they're called. I wonder if you can microwave those. I heard that you want to deep fry them. I heard or fry them. I don't know. So many other maybe. Or I can have some beans and weenies. Yes, I can. Don't you tell me no. You tell me no.
I just did.
I can have beans and weenies. I've got like 3 cans of beans up there.
Cans of parts.
Yeah.
You get the farts for beans to get Joe?
He says I do. Probably.
Huh? What, Mama?
He wants to know if I get farts from beans. Are you drinking my chocolate milk?
Get it.
Drinking my chocolate milk. He is. He's drinking my chocolate milk, motherfucker. Go tell him no.
You never said no.
Is your name on it, Joe?
No, he knows I don't care. I'm just giving him shit.
Your name ain't on it anymore.
Oh, he knows I'm just giving him shit. Anything here is for whoever wants it. There's nothing that's just mine or just his. We don't do it like that.
It's free reign.
Yeah, free reign. You just anybody that shows up, if you want something, take it.
Whatever I use that for.
As long as you don't take the last of my Mountain Dew, I'm good.
Why did I cut the ends? I cut the ends so the knot wouldn't stick out. Because it's right there.
Yeah, I mean,
Little knots right there. You can't even see your dummy notes there.
yeah, you can either. I mean, you could also have knot it and just sew them in too.
It's still a learning curve, Bessie. Come on. I still learning. Joe's learning that she doesn't want to do freaking stupid blankets with multicolored freaking changes on them all the time.
Oh my God. Every damn row, it's a color change. The hell was I thinking?
I mean, the yarn isn't that strong that way. As strong as it's going to get, it's got a double knot in it. I'm not worried about it. I know how to tie a knot. I was a Boy Scout. It'll never come undone. I could have done a half hitch on it. Could have done a bowling line on it. Russ was here. He tell me a bow line. If Russ was here, he could tell me some fancy friggin' seafarer knot to do on it. It's simple crochet though. It's not that hard. I just don't know how you guys can fucking go for hours and hours and hours.
We take breaks. Now, I used to be able to go for hours and hours and hours and hours with crochet, but
Oh, Joe. Oh, crochet.
I
Okay.
said with crochet, get your mind out of the gutter.
I heard it.
Oh, dang.
Nothing.
Where
I
where
would.
do you where do you think you came from, Zach?
What?
Back in the day, we used to go for hours and hours and hours.
Oh,
How do you think you got here?
an accident.
An accident.
So most people I hear it usually. Whoops.
Yeah, it was an oops, but I'm nothing wrong with that. Didn't have an oops, you wouldn't be here. All I gotta say is those depot shots 99.99% affected my ass. It didn't work.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
was
prove
wondering,
that.
I was wondering if I should put a bean bag in the bottom of this, just to weight it so it wouldn't be, so it's not so floppy. Just to put a bean bag in the bottom so it stands upright. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could. Hi, Herb.
I thought you left, Herb. I thought you were going for a nap. Or a nap.
Hey, Greg. I didn't even see
Hey,
Greg
Greg.
come in. When did he come in?
Hey, Herb. When's Russ come back? I miss Russ.
He's back from his trip.
Is he? Where is he?
Yeah. I haven't seen him since he's been back.
He's probably on a
He
short
got
leash now.
back. And he got back from the cruise.
Probably on a short leash now. You have free reign on the cruise, and he's on a short leash again. What are you doing up so late, Greg? Actually, it's still early. I suppose.
Depends on where you are, I suppose.
Well, Greg is hour, no, 2 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, I think he's an hour ahead of me. So it'd be 11:45 where he's at. Herb's still in the hangout. Anybody there? Oh, Greg's on my time. It's 10:45.
I thought Manitoba was 2 hours ahead. I don't know why.
What? No, you already finished all your food just a little bit ago. You're done. No, you're done.
Can't believe you mistreat that cat so bad all the time.
Huh?
You mistreat that cat so bad. Motorboat should get treats whenever he wants.
She doesn't need treats all the time.
Yes, she does.
No, she don't.
All the time.
She'd be like a balloon if she did. Yeah.
I give her plenty of stuff she probably shouldn't even have. Ice cream.
Yeah, she
Hmm.
never bothered me for ice cream.
No. And if I get like a frappe, she's the Cool Whip on top. Don't you? You like Cool Whip? I think we're gonna make that pie tomorrow.
What pie?
The apple. Is your? Or we can wait till we have our Christmas or whatever. That's fine too. That's about another week. Might do that. Did your dad get anything out for tomorrow?
Yeah, most now.
Okay. I hope the crock pot's cleaned out.
It's a penguin. It's a penguin, Greg. Gonna look like this when I'm done.
It's gonna be cool.
Well, I hope it looks like that when I'm done. You know, because like everybody else all like, "Oh, nailed it." No, no, you didn't. That looks nothing like a bee. It looks like a worm. Like, have you seen those those Woobles fails videos? Oh my god.
No,
Oh my god. I gotta find one for you.
no, because I know my sister-in-law wanted one a couple years ago, so I bought it for her. Because she had to have it. She still hasn't done it. I told her I would help her best I could, but I'm not a amigurumi person. But she's like, well, they say this is for beginners, and I'm like, okay, go ahead. But she never has. I made what did I? Oh, I made a rabbit one. Yeah, last year, two of them for Michaela. That's as far as I got with amigurumi crap.
Okay, you ready for this? Woobles, right? Woobles, right?
Uh huh.
Easiest
Yeah.
freaking amigurumis around, right? How do you screw these up? Hold on a second. That's a bee. I don't know what it is.
No.
It's supposed to be a
Uh
round
oh.
bee. Like what happened? There's a fox. Like
Oh.
seriously? Like how? Like even how do you screw these up? How do you screw these up? I don't know. I don't
What
understand
the
it.
hell is that? A bee?
It's a bee. It's the Woobles bee. It's supposed to be that one right there. Like, how do
Oh
you
my
do that?
god.
I don't understand it.
Wow.
Very careful.
That'd probably look like one of mine.
There's the lion. Oh, nailed it! Right? Like, how do you even come close to that? Like, how do you screw that up so bad?
Not quite so loud, Zach.
Fucking cat got me.
Oh, she got you?
Yep, right in the nards.
Did she claw you?
Yes.
Oh, I bet you that hurt. He's back there dying.
So you know, I'm hoping that my amigurumis don't turn out that bad. You know, my pumpkin turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Got an extra hole.
Zachary, stop. Oh my god. The cat jumped on him and her claws got him in the nards, he said. He's like, now they got an extra hole.
The nards.
The nards?
Yeah,
Where'd you learn that word?
I don't know.
You
Been
know,
going for a while.
Wayne's
that's
World.
like, usually I think nuts.
Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Party time. Party time. Wayne's World.
Oh, mercy. She's wanting some of whatever you got. That's what it is.
Not for that.
No, you don't need anything. You're good. No. Go lay down. You should be good for a while. You want me to turn the heater on for a little bit? Will you go over there and lay down? Nope. Stay over there. Nope. Go lay down.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe, maybe I might just switch it up and go, wood crochet, wood crochet, wood crochet, wood crochet, rather than just like.
I thought that's what you were gonna do before.
Yeah, well, I was gonna do more woodworking. I don't know. What do you guys all want to see out there? Do you guys want to see more woodworking, or you want to see more crocheting? What do you guys want to see out
Both.
there?
Not like both. I mean, I don't do woodworking myself. But it's
Yeah,
interesting to see.
you crochet on both shows, so it doesn't matter to you.
No, but to watch it though, I mean, I like watching both. I think it's interesting to watch the woodworking because I don't know it on how it all comes together.
Oh, you should be pretty impressed with the stuff I'm doing for you, though.
I am.
Okay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked you to do any of it if I didn't like what you do.
Wow, really?
Yeah, well, yeah, like, you got to be halfway decent anyway.
What you making?
Halfway.
He's
Half,
making stuff for Christmas, and you don't need to know.
Okay.
Nosy. Yes, you have stuff coming from him, and you probably already know it.
you even use your Shadini sign? What the hell?
Yeah, your Shadini shine was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Went above and beyond. That was really cool. Um, Greg says more cowbell. Herb says woodworking. Yeah, he gets tired of listening to me talk about yarn ring today.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know her. But she just goes on and on and on and on.
Shut
It's
up,
like, oh look,
John.
here's another row. Here's another
Oh,
row. Oh,
shut up, John.
color
Beth
change,
likes
color
both.
change. Do another row. Let's do another row.
Larry likes woodworking. I'm ignoring you. Beth says the wrong time of year to be asking questions.
No, it's not. Ask questions whenever I want. My freaking show. Tell me what I can do.
Herb says no, just Annie. Me and Herb, we talk, but there's a lot of times she's like when me and you were on, backstage.
Yeah, it's hangouts. Yeah.
Yeah, we just we talk for a little bit and then we just do our thing and we're quiet. You're doing woodworking or crochet and I'm doing crochet and yeah. Oh, and Beth says she meant Zach.
Oh,
Okay. Wrong time of year to be asking questions. Oh, about Christmas? It's wrong time of year to be asking. It's kind of late.
Oh, I want that.
Oh, I know, I know. No, he knows pretty much what he's getting because he's at that age. I'd rather him tell me what he wants, and he gets what he wants, and not some stupid book crap. And I did get him some shirts, and he knows what he's getting for most of those, not all of them. And I know what he likes, because he likes printed shirts that have funny things. Like, what are you wearing today, Zach?
Who farted?
His shirt says "Who farted." That's the type of silly crap he likes. And like gamer shirts, So he's got some of those, and he asked for cooling pillows, noise canceling headsets.
yeah, especially in that place, eh?
Huh?
What?
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 Oh my God! You drive me freaking crazy, John.
That's what my dad does, or worse.
Everybody, everybody else heard me. Everybody else heard me. They know what they know what I'm talking about.
He's just as bad as your dad driving me crazy.
Love you, Joe.
Sure you do. But yeah, we'll find out exactly what I'm getting and once I get. 'Cause when I get stuff, I put it in a box over there for whoever. So now that whole chair over there is boxes and bags and Christmas stuff, and yeah, I
Oh,
need to start wrapping
my
stuff.
yarn box with garbage in it.
No, it's in my room.
Oh.
I have stuff in here to add to it. And if you like impeccable, I do have some I can send you.
Yeah, it's soft. It's so soft.
Yeah. What? Nothing. Love you. Yeah, I used it only once. I've used it. I think I was making a hat with it, and it was pretty soft. And I don't know where I got it. I think I got it from that guy that I bought a bunch of yarn that he came from Iowa. And when
Well,
his wife went into nursing home, I got stuff really cheap. I think that's where I got it.
so I knew I was gonna run out of this Red Heart yarn, right? It's Red Heart Super Saver gray.
Uh-huh.
I knew I was gonna
Yeah.
run out of that, so I went down to Michael's and got the closest freaking match to it, which actually was impeccable, which is like a dead-on match to it.
Yeah.
It's got a different texture to it, but
But it should be okay.
I like the impeccable better though.
Oh yeah. Impeccable's a lot better than Red Heart.
Yeah. Chris,
Yeah.
yes, your hinges
Most
will be
things
done.
are better than Red Heart, I mean, as far
Your
as softness
your
goes.
your Chris, your hinges and box will be done this weekend and sent off this weekend, along with other people's stuff. Will be done this weekend for sure. It's an absolute guaranteed. Guaranteed, they'll be done this weekend. Your hinges,
And what about my stuff?
it'll be done.
No. I don't know when I'm going down to Dad, so I mean, if you have others to do first, please do. Because I'm not going down there till after Christmas. Because Zach doesn't have any time off where he can go. So you need to catch up with others to get their Christmas gifts out. That's fine. I haven't even talked to my brother and sister to see when we can all get together. I'll have to wait till Zach gets his next schedule at the end of the month. So it'll be January before I go. Hopefully, beginning of it, but we'll see. And Larry says no one's hardly doing scroll sawing live anymore. I've started watching pen turning videos. Okay, whatever that is. And Beth wants to know what are people in Canada doing about bills that come in the mail.
Right. So Canada Post is not on a full strike. Like so they're on strike, but they're still delivering mail. They're still accepting mail. It's just taking longer for the mail to go through because there's not as many carriers that are still delivering stuff, but they've hired on like Pure Later and FedEx and DHL to do their deliveries for them, right? So it's actually costing them more money right now to sub all the postal work out to all these other smaller companies than to just do it themselves. So the mail is the mail off the mail the post offices are still open and they're still accepting mail and they're still delivering mail. It's just taking longer to get out.
Oh, I thought they weren't even doing packages.
They are. It's just taking longer for them to do it. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
Lauren says pen making things to write with. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, strike never lasts this long in the U.S., says Beth.
Well, the thing is,
Connie says that the U.S. Postal Service can't go on strike for whatever
yeah,
reason.
they can't go on strike, but in Canada they can. Which it doesn't make sense because, but see, they're unionized, but they're a government owned, right? Because it's Canada Post, so they work for the government, but they're a union, which I don't understand that, but
Don't know.
because I think yes, what we were talking about the other day, I think they're on day 47 or something like that.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I'm thinking like a month and a half or something. And we talked about it.
So apparently, 14 hours ago, Canada Post has reached a resolution with the CUPW about a recent complaint to the Canada Industrial Relations Board surrounding temporary layoffs. The union representing Canada Post says an unfair labor practice complaint over the company's layoffs has been resolved, calling it an important victory for workers' rights. I know they said they want a 19% increase over 14 years, which actually works out to, what did it say yesterday? $3 billion over 4 years, which is wow. So they're asking for 19 cents now, but they originally wanted 23.7 cents extra per hour over the next for the next 4 years. Oh yeah, so the strike began November 14th.
Okay.
The strike began November 14th. Federal mediation was put on hold for 2 weeks due to the sides being too far apart. Calls for government intervention have been mounting for the business community, but so far the government has said it's not stepping in. So the government's not even going to step in and say, get back to work. Really? That's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And, Canada Post is a crown corporation owned by the federal government. So technically the federal government can say, you know what, screw you guys, fire y'all, and then hire new people. Just do it at lower prices, right?
Yeah, they could.
What's the minimum wage at Canada Post? Holy crap. Really? Alberta, $22 an hour. The lowest. You can start working at Canada Post for $22 an hour. Unbelievable. Manitoba, 23.50. Quebec, 25 bucks. Holy crap. The cheapest wage at Canada Post is $19 an hour in Newfoundland. Just for sitting behind a desk, freaking selling people stamps.
I remember
Yeah,
when we were kids, we used to pray for schools to go on strike. There was only a few times, but I haven't heard of schools going on strike in years and years.
oh, here's one for you. City of Ottawa update says during the postal service disruption, property tax bills will continue to be issued, and the payment due date will remain unchanged. You still got to pay. You still got to pay your property taxes, but they got to be on time.
Pay your bills, damn it.
Yeah. So Canada Post will continue to operate. Hold on a second. Let me open this up. Canada Post will continue to operate, but customers should anticipate delays in the event of strike activity, even though they're on strike, but they're still working. They're doing rotating strikes, so that way people can still be on the strike line, but they'll still have workers that are still delivering mail. Oh, apparently it's only in isolated specific locations affecting those areas for a specific period of time. Well, that's pretty detailed. Canada Post has agreed to continue delivery of socio-economic checks, which means welfare checks, old age pension checks, during the upcoming labor disruption for eligible and participating government organizations. See, which doesn't make sense because everybody gets everything by freaking e-transfer anyway. I don't know anybody that still gets a freaking actual physical check.
I know here when you get like I don't know about like other things, but like SSI, it was never in check. You know, when you got your first one, they wanted your bank accounts to be direct deposit the entire time.
Yeah. So
They
I don't
haven't
know.
done like actual checks in for ages. I remember growing up, my grandma used to get a check because I'd have to take her to go to the bank and cash it. But that's been a while back.
Holy frick! I gotta count my rows. Where's my marker at? Yeah, let me put a new
Everybody
marker.
start counting numbers will help you.
Yeah, let me put a new marker in here first, and I'll move this up. Doesn't look like enough rows though. Okay, 22. 33. So this says it only needs 36 rows. So basically I got 3 more rows to go on it. I still doesn't look tall enough though. I think his arms should be like, oh, maybe 3 more rows. I'll do 5 anyway. Do 5 more, then I'll start decreasing. Oh, holy cow! 2.5 hours. Oh my god, you guys.
It's still early.
Look what happens when we're having fun, right?
Exactly. Everybody's just doing their thing and talking and
And get more worm like. What are you talking about? Actually, that's a pretty small hat though. I could turn that into a hat.
yeah, you could.
Freaking single crochet hat.
Mm-hmm. Like for I don't know, that's small. Be like for a little baby.
Oh yeah, a little baby.
Yeah.
Pretty small. How big is that? It's for like a. How big is that? It's 3.5 inches.
Yeah. Greg says make it more worm-like.
See, his neck technically is right there. That's where his neck is.
And how many decrease rows do you have to do?
Well, it actually doesn't even say decrease rows. It basically just says do 66 for 10 rows down until I get to my 33 rows and then stops. It doesn't even have any decreases to close it back up on the bottom. Which doesn't make sense, right?
No, it don't. I think they want some decrease rows, but
But we'll figure that one out after at a later time. So, Friday night, what's going on tomorrow? Are we doing bingo tomorrow?
I don't know. I think you
know.
should.
I was talking with Jess the other day. She said she had to update her bingo list, but I said I'm pretty sure Joe has all the numbers.
I do not. I don't. I have to get it from the description. I have to go
Yeah,
through and write the ones down that I don't have.
yeah, because but I think there was the last bingo show we had. I think there was 3 new numbers though. No,
And
but
I
we
got
had
those.
those.
Yeah, I've got but there was a couple in a few of the games that I wasn't writing them down,
Yeah.
and so I need to go through the actual list and see who I don't have, so I can add it to the list. Because I just have them right down in a notebook.
Well, maybe we'll see what we can do for bingo tomorrow night then. Let's see what Jess is
Yeah.
up to.
Yeah, I haven't seen her, too much.
Busy working.
Yeah,
Doing dine and dash, whatever the hell it's called.
yeah, DoorDash.
DoorDash. Dine and dash. I know. I remember what that. I remember what dine and dash was.
Yeah,
Those are,
me too.
those are the good old days.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Shame on us.
Oh, you know what I can do though? I have extra hooks. Why don't I throw extra hooks in there then? So that's a 4 mil hook, right? So why don't I throw a 4 mil hook in there? I get all kinds of extra hooks. This way, you know. What size hook I was using? Done. All right. So yeah, we can probably do a bingo tomorrow night. We'll see. We'll have another crochet show tomorrow night. I'll do wood show all day Saturday to get everything done for Chris and Joe and Annie, and we'll see how that works out. I don't think I'm working this weekend because last weekend really screwed me up because I would have had everything done on last Saturday.
Yeah, I have not heard from Charles and Cliff Lawrence.
Last I heard from Charles was he put a post up on Facebook last week.
I haven't seen either one of them.
5 days ago. Yeah, so and then I know November 27th he put up a couple new patterns, new scroll saw patterns up on Facebook. So they're up on his site now too. And he's mad at the world right now. And I think Cliff is just sick, as far as I know. Because I know he hasn't actually done a show either.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard.
Yeah, the last thing he posted was October 8th on Facebook.
Oh wow, that's a while
And I
ago.
know on YouTube, last show he did was actually quite a while ago as well. Last show on YouTube was 2 months ago. Half Byzantine Christmas tree earrings. So
Wow,
yeah,
yeah,
they're both pretty much MIA, but they're still around. But I haven't talked to them. So I'm not sure what's going on. Why don't you send him a message, Larry? Find out what's going on. And get back to us. Be a beer spy.
yeah. Send a message on Facebook or something. Say, where you at?
All right. Other than that, join us tomorrow night. We'll be doing some more crocheting and maybe throw some bingo in there. We'll see. And Saturday we'll be woodworking. All right. Hopefully we get some more participation with people, and yeah, maybe we'll get see what Jess is up to, see what Mona's up to. You know, the two of them hanging out together. Oh, they're partying. That's what it is. They're both partying.
Probably so.
All right, everybody take care, have fun, and we'll see you later.
All right. Night, everyone.